Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm here with my coworker and colleague Jeremy, and
What's up?
what we want to do is we want to kind of give you a little bit of an inside scoop on how to put your business in the best possible position, to win over the next, call it, 6 to 12 months. And what I'm seeing here is like this is not a doom and gloom message, right? This is an opportunity to build legacy type wealth. All right. By being aggressive, by being smart, by working hard, and by doing what you need to do to put your business, your family, your community in the best position to win. Right. So to do that, we got to identify where the challenges are to go over what the opportunity is to run better, faster, stronger than everybody else. All right. So Jeremy, I'm going to let you kind of lead that off. Like, where do you see? And Jeremy has a background. Jeremy, give a little bit of your background before we kick off on some of these challenges.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I work as a first responder for a long time, and then also I had a little service base. I don't know if you can call it a business, but I worked by myself on my days off, and I still do it. I did some auto detailing on the side, and I still currently do it, here and there. But I've already started to notice the difficulty in getting things, the prices changing. And just like many of us within our industries, I kind of have to look at it and be like, well, I know people are going to have a hard time coming up, especially bigger operations. What could, if I had a bigger operation, what could I do to put me in a better position in the next 6 to 9 months, maybe even 12 months, if everything is there's shortages and all of those things. So the first thing that I looked at was maybe I could streamline what I was doing to kind of make it more efficient, as well as it wouldn't impact me as much on the back end when I do a package for somebody, say, and it would take me 3 hours to do because I'm hitting every single little area. But if I shrink that down, maybe cut one part here, one part there, things that are not essential,
Hmm.
and keep the prices the same. I guess you could say it, what is it called, shrinkflation, but you're still delivering a good service on the important things. Just maybe the little things here and there, you kind of efficient, make it a little bit more efficient on that. And I think that would be a good thing that you could look at based on what your service is, if you're a
Okay.
service-based business.
So
So
wait, let's just tackle challenges and start, right? Challenges are going to be, and they have been, rising costs.
yeah.
Okay. Supply chain for materials, raw goods.
hmm
Okay. What else?
um,
What else do you see?
People, your clientele base.
Okay. Clientele. So
um,
getting clients in and
yeah,
getting them in at
because
an affordable price.
yeah,
Okay.
so that's another place where I think, making it your services efficient can
Hmm.
really help you retain those clients, and going in on making that experience a lot better for them,
Okay.
making it personal.
Cool. So there's a lot of things I want to touch on here. First off, raising the price, okay, or price increases. First off, everybody understands, okay, that the cost of goods has gone up dramatically because of inflation. Okay, our government, Fed, is trying to fight inflation by raising rates. Okay, but when they raise rates, that hurts the monetary supply, and that contracts the economy. So what you have to do is you have to clearly articulate and communicate that to your clients, and just say, hey guys, the cost, yesterday is not the cost today, and here's why, right? Because everything is costing me more. And I have to pass that cost on so I can still provide this good or service to you. That's number one. Okay, so you have to raise your prices. All right. If you're feeling this, if you're not feeling this and you're just raising prices to raise prices, that's not all right. Okay. You want to raise prices. And what I always do is try to deliver even more value to your clients. Okay. So if it could be a handwritten note, if it's a gift, if it's an extra touch point, if it's reaching out and saying, hey, how can we help you? Okay. Raise your price, but also increase the value. Okay. Go out of your way, go above and beyond to help your client. That's what we do here. Okay. The next one, supply chain issues. You have to get really, really smart about this, right? you have to try to find new vendors or different vendors, okay, and have great relationships with your current vendors. All right. Maybe ask, order more in bulk. If you can order more in bulk, you can get the price down. Maybe you can get preferential treatment by doing that. By the way, if you're going to do that, you're probably going to want a line of credit to put that on. Okay. By having a line of credit, if you can order in bulk, you can get a discount and hopefully you can get preferential treatment. Okay. So that's how I would handle getting, the supply chain challenge. And sometimes it's harder than, some industries, it's going to be harder than other industries. For example, if you have goods coming over from China, that can create, significant delays. All right. But if you're a smart entrepreneur, you're going to figure out ways to get around it, because if you're dealing with this, I want everyone to understand one thing. If you're running a business, if you are dealing with these challenges, everybody else is dealing with these challenges. The sooner you find a way to handle it and go through it, the quicker you're going to be able to grow and scale and get ahead of your competition. All right. So we've dealt with the first one, which was raising your prices. The cost of everything's going up. The second challenge was supply chain issues. What was the third challenge, Jeremy? Getting clients in?
Yeah, it was the clientele. So increasing value,
Okay.
increasing the overall worth just by making it a better experience for your clientele as they come.
100%. So
Yeah.
that is going to be tremendous, guys. Stop focusing on how many transactions. Focus on the quality of the transaction. How much are you helping that person? How much are you helping that client? Because the way I view everything that we do here, and I've always been like this, is if I can help this one person far above what they expected, all right, that person is going to have a great experience. They're going to leave a review, and they're going to send me a ton of referrals. All right. My business is primarily referrals and word of mouth. All right. Because really, it's very hard to compete with larger lending institutions that can pay, that have a marketing budget of $500,000 a month. All right. So if you're smart, you can use positive word of mouth marketing. Okay. Make sure people have a great experience. Make sure, they have a great post experience too. Okay. And you're following up with them. I think this is the perfect time to check in on clients, which is what we've been doing, once a month. Hey, how's everything going? Just want to check in on you, see how you're doing, see if you need anything. Is there anything I can do to help? That will make you stand out and differentiate yourself. Two, okay? And this is something that I was going to go over and save for my group, but you know what? We'll go over this now. I think one of the biggest opportunities in the next 12 months is figuring out and having strategic partnerships with people that serve the same types of clients. If you can lock in and solidify strategic partnerships, that's a win for you, a win for the partner, and a win for the clients. And you can develop those relationships over the next 6 to 12 months. Having that and creating those will absolutely, without a shout of a doubt, be the difference between thriving and staying the same. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. I like that. That makes a lot of sense, because you're actually helping another business as well. And I think that a lot of people are going to get scared rather than look at it as an opportunity. I've seen it. I've done it before. I remember back in 2008. It being like that for a lot of people that I knew. But it's more of an opportunity than it is something to be afraid of. You just gotta kind of streamline it, especially on the personal side. Like, I'm taking some things a little bit more on the personal side, investing in myself even more than I did before, because I wasn't. So that's one thing that I'm doing personally.
I love that. So to kind of carry over on that, I'm probably 90 days into 75 hard. What I mean by 90 days is I'm in phase 1. And so I have gotten in that habit. I always read books, but now it's on overdrive. So do whatever you can to invest in yourself, both physically, mentally, and spiritually, whether you own a business or not. Right? Those are great points. And guys, I think if you own a business, the last thing I want you guys to consider, if you don't have a line of credit, now is the time to open one up. If you need help with that, let Jeremy know. Let me know. We are here to help. We are here to serve. Jeremy, thanks for coming on, brother. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody listening. Take care and have a great day.
All right.